All right, guys, welcome back. Sorry.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story.
I'm eating some trail mix.
Initiation.
I need a snack.
To project myself through the dark place. To look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing.
His outfit changed to black. So I think let me shut the hell up. Okay. Well, I'm. That's the thing about not knowing what's coming up. I literally could have wrapped it up at the end chapter if I'd waited, like, if I had just fucking entered the dark place. But now we're starting the episode, ending the chapter. So, I guess my theory, I would assume now this is where Alan wakes up at the lake. Could be wrong, because we don't know how to. Time, well, he did say time stops here or something like that. So maybe not, but if it does start the next chapter and Alan wakes up, I was completely wrong about Scratch getting out. My theory about Scratch being one to wash up on the lake was totally wrong. This trail mix is good as shit. Saga? Remember everything.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it
Oh.
the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people,
Yeah.
making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, Fiction coming in contact with the dark place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the dark place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
All right, maybe my thing about Scratch being in Alan's body isn't necessarily wrong.
Mr. Wake, Alan, we've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the dark place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all
Like, what if this is Scratch just pretending to be the real Alan so that he can get the clicker, so they can help him get the clicker? But at the same time, I don't know, this does sound like the actual Alan Wake. Or does Scratch have his own body?
It's insane. And there's so much of it. Have you ever heard of the cult of the tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
Yeah, how'd
They
they...
could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something? Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of
I'm kind of wondering, is it a...
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
I'm wondering if it's going to be like a Dr. Jekyll and Hyde situation where like Scratch takes over sometimes. Or are they like, I mean, they did mention that he's somewhere out here hunting Alan, so I guess my answer is there, but like, do we know that for sure? Are they sharing a body? I'm in the mine place. That looks exactly... Oh, hold up. Should this count as a pet?
You were a handsome deer. Wake's hiding more manuscript pages.
Oh, by the way, we have 27... Let's get this one. Hold on, wait, I didn't even read this. Kill an enemy to restore health. The amount of restored health depends on the strength of the enemy. Yeah, never mind, we're getting this.
The report of the shotgun rang in the air. The enemy fell. Saga felt a surge of new energy. She'd been dead tired before, but was ready for more now. She would get through this. She continued on.
Oh. Well, I think next we'll get out of action. Hold on.
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic. If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softie Casey. Miss you, kiddo. I'll be home soon. Mom may be gone, but whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here.
For what it's worth, I think it's important that Logan grows up seeing you do what you love, what you're great at. That will teach her so much. There'll be times just like this when you question your choices, your competence, even your own sanity. When things get dark, remember to trust and love yourself as much as your family does. You won't be perfect, but I know you'll be amazing. Love you always, Mom. Aw.
The Mile High Strangler case. Proud of that one.
Just making sure there's nothing else.
Wake has more information. I need to keep questioning him.
Oh, nice. What the hell is this? Okay. Didn't know I had that. Do I have on? Increase maximum health. Attacks stagger enemies more often. Let's put this one away for now. Use this flashlight.
Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them. Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
Keep walking to this board, trying to interact with it like I'm in my mindscape. Oh, the Alan Wake interview.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult. Oh. The Cult of the Tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this. Huh. The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
That'd be too easy. Damn, look at all those clues.
Thanks, Saga.
Oops. Oh, what the fuck? Oh.
No.
Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. working for Scratch. I don't... Standing inside the trailer at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the cult of the Tree. Her mind reeled from what the horror story was now claiming about her. Her life, her past. She didn't accept it. She stepped out of the trailer. She needed air. But she wasn't alone. A cultist stared at her from behind a deer mask. She drew her weapon, shouted, ran after him.
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
From now on, you can switch between Alan and Saga stories via the bucket in the janitor's break room. Feel free to play in whatever order you choose. What? Okay, so if we switch back... I mean, we could do it, but... So can we only switch between them at this specific location? Well, we just came off at Alan. Alan, so let's do this, some Saga.
You wrote these pages in the dark place. So why are we finding them here?
I think I wrote them up. I remember writing an endless amount of pages. When this happened before, the pages were being sent from the dark place to help me. Maybe the same thing is happening here.
That's all for now, Mr. Wake. Thank you for your cooperation.
Okay. Who in the hell? This Bill Burr looking motherfucker? Dude looking like Bill Burr, bro. Quit fighting in here.
Okay. Past favorite Deerfest floats. Go.
The yarn puppet monstrosity.
Hello, and welcome to Copy World, voted Washington's best copy-themed amusement park. All of our attractions are family-friendly and available to children of all ages, just like our coffee. So, take a sip of our Oh Dear Diner organic coffee and let the adventure begin! Hold on for dear life on the Espresso Express! Oh! Soak in some local history at the Watery Well, where two serial killers once hid the disemboweled bodies of their murder victims. It's not haunted. No. Come join Mocha Moose and the goats at our amusement park petting zoo. Just don't share your coffee with the goats. Seriously, stop feeding our goats coffee. Seriously, it's not amusing. Take in amazing views from the slow roaster Ferris wheel.
Bro.
I can almost see the Watery Lighthouse trailer.
We're getting drunk.
This is so much fun. And finish off at our brew tip delightful gift shop where seniors and children under 10 receive a 9% discount on keychains and propane tanks. Welcome to Coffee World. We guarantee you'll jaw a great time.
Wow. Oh, that's not going to get added to our TV?
It doesn't budge.
Why did that not get added? There's another ad from the brothers.
Anything else I can help you with, sir? Would you like a complimentary dinner tonight?
Well, that almost makes up for the ineptitude of this place.
I'm glad to hear it.
Welcome back, and boy do we have some breaking news that's sure to knock your socks off. Davis family beef jerky will now be available at the Sunday market in 3 delicious flavors. That's right, our favorite sponsor, Davis family beef jerky, can now be enjoyed in smoked hickory, teriyaki, and hickory teriyaki.
Whose room is this? Is this ours or?
I'd catch up with one of our residents to get her thoughts. Donna, how are you? I've got chronic back pain from my spinal stenosis. Oh dear. You know when I'm feeling stiff, I find a light snack helps. So did you, Trump. And I wanted to save my appetite because today was a fish soup with crackers.
Aldrin Lake, look into news and rumors focus 2010 cross-reference with old case files in New York City cult similarities, commonalities, and methodology part of a series. Find out name of good coffee from diner. This person loves coffee. Oh, I thought that was blood for a second. Holy shit. What are you doing? Tammy didn't want me to come. I can tell. Not like trip is even helping. Not like the trip is even helping. I thought getting out of the city would inspire me, but Bright Falls is just a bunch of trees and empty storefronts. I need to find something. I'm tired of writing one-act plays about how shitty the world is. I thought scratching social commentary would make me feel like a real artist, but I don't know. It's not me. I want to write something weird, something really out there, something authentic, but what? Fuck this town. I don't even want to get into what happened last night. It's weird though, sitting here in the hotel room, some pieces are starting to fall together. Any idea for a new play? A space cult burning down the galaxy and some misguided search for TBD? Misguided search for to be decided? A lone man and artist wandering the stars until his destiny puts him straight in the cult's path. All black class, musical, a rock opera. Tammy rides the ferry. Oh, is this the couple? I forgot.
Tammy tapped her pen on her notebook. Alan Wake had ridden this same ferry into town when he arrived. This was his entry.
Ah, yes, the couple,
his
the
first
true crime
steps
couple.
across the threshold. She wrote that down. She always found it helpful to walk in the victim's shoes, do what they did, see what they saw. It added great color to the book. Tammy felt raindrops on her face.
No, it's not.
God,
She's talking
again?
about writing a
She
play.
pulled up her hood. The rain just
Unless-
kept coming.
On
She
top of
missed
the
New
true
York.
crime, she also writes
So
plays.
far, this hadn't been the simple research trip she pictured. First the incident at the lake, then the fight with Ed. It's not surprising tempers got hot. They were both on edge after what had happened.
Oh, it is them.
Tammy had said some things she regretted. She looked out over the harbor. A chill passed through her. She hoped Ed wouldn't do anything stupid.
It's another one.
Ed hadn't been the same since his latest show had closed. This wasn't the first time one of his productions had shuttered early. Scathing social commentary in a one-act play wasn't exactly filling seats. When Tammy told him she was taking a research trip to Bright Falls, he decided to tag along. Ed told her he wanted to find inspiration. Really, he just wanted a break from the city. But it was true that he certainly needed to find something. A voice, a direction, an idea, something authentic to himself. Ed knew he couldn't keep using Tammy's money to fund his playwriting. After the argument with Tammy, Ed stormed out of the diner and drove their rental car back to Cauldron Lake to prove a point.
Oh no.
Now standing in the dark woods, the sun hidden by the trees, Ed wished he could remember what that point was. Something about masculinity. He cursed at himself and turned to go. Suddenly, he was blinded by a light in his face. Voices shouted and hands pushed him to the ground. Ed struggled in vain.
Damn. So I'm guessing the cult got Ed.
Hello? Hello?
I can't get through this.
Why are you being creepy, lady? Alright, real quick.
So who's in for a bet this year? $100 says there'll be at least one vendor.
Let's just hit a quick save. Right. Back in Bright Falls. So I think what I'm going to do here is when we return, I'm going to like run around the whole town and search and see if I find any collectibles. But yeah. I'll see you guys in the next part.